Alright, welcome. We're back. This is round 2 at Nurburgring with ACCSS. We have an hour-long race in a split grid configuration. We have the gold split with the white numbers, and we have the bronze split with the red numbers. We're in the gold split, so this is a practice session. Let's just go out and drive some laps in our race field configuration here. Oh, and we have no force feedback because I forgot to turn on the wheelbase, so let's quit out of the game and restart. Professional YouTuber here, folks. Don't mind me. Have to quit completely out of the game. Luckily, it's just a this was the practice session, and we have our wheel settings back. Excellent. It was just a practice session, and we discovered it on time, and there are no custom liveries in this league, so will not be causing any join lags. And Jason, my man, slow ass sim racing, that's our boy Jason. Go follow his channel for the sickest freaking sim rig you've ever seen. So jealous of you for that one, but I'm happy for you at the same time. So Nurbs, what can we expect? So obviously this is the, what version are we up on? 183? 183 we're up on. We have seen a bit slower lap times, more realistic tire modeling, more realistic physics and aero, so everyone's lap times have suffered. We need to adapt to a new physics engine with new handling models. So the cars, I'm in the Honda. I like the Honda. Some people have switched over to the M4. That's fine. New car, exciting stuff. Yeah, so it wasn't 2 by 30-minute race, it's 1 by 1 hour race. Yo, Michael, man. Yeah, like I said, let's go out and make some, do some laps here in our 60 liters fuel. We'll just do some laps to calculate whatever. Obviously, I kind of already know how much fuel we're gonna have. Let's just let some cars pass here.
Cold brakes all around, be careful.
Some cars coming up pretty fast here, so. We just want to see that the car is behaving as expected, that the fuel load makes the car behave as expected. Obviously, I've done some testing with Nurburgring after the 1.8 update, so I've updated my setup. So if any Honda drivers wants to test them out, they are readily available in
Sector 2 is clear.
From the Discord server, Discord community, and Axiom Sim Racing ASR. I'm just gonna let this Porsche by me here.
You're locking your left front, braking before turn 5.
So oh, I didn't even check for temperatures. Oh, I let him pass, then he almost runs out. Nice. No big deal. So we want to check real quick for our fuel consumption. just to match it up to our strategy. We ain't gonna do some crazy strategies. We're just gonna keep it relatively simple. So half and half in fuel load, I think. Yeah, there's a mandatory tire change, so tire wear is not gonna be a big issue. We raced yesterday on Kyalami, and tire wear was pretty good actually. Especially on the rear end, where the Honda's always suffered a little bit by wearing out the rear end tires. It was not too bad, not too bad. So let's see. Yeah, man, I know. I told you.
Yellow flag. You're clear. Incident clear.
I know the Honda pretty well now, so I know where to push at the limits, even after 1.8. 1.8 update made a lot of sense to me, you know, physics-wise. The mechanical grip settings, the tire settings.
Hershey, 156.94.
It's
Sector 2 is yellow.
even if we're a little bit slower, it makes sense to me.
We think Turner spinned it.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, Daniel. 4
That's
minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
getting rear-ended in the practice session. That's okay. Why not?
New fastest lap for Terry.
So what I
156.
found with the Honda is that previously, to get it to rotate, if you had troubles with that, you would run high rake, and to counter the occasional snap when you lift it off, you need to put up some wing. So what I found is, in general, and I'm gonna make some guides, setup guides, some basic setup guides to get you guys started with the Honda. As I understood RS's 1.8 streams, the aero and physics model works a bit different, so more realistically, which is to say that if you run a high rake setup with a high wing, you're actually going to produce more downforce to the rear. It sounds logical, and it is logical, because you're hitting cleaner air. The higher you are, the cleaner the air. So after 1.8, you can't run, at least I found, you cannot run that degree of rake in the Honda. You need to lower the rear end a little bit. You can run low front end, that's for the grip on the front end side, that's fine. Okay, this guy's gone.
On your right.
Yellow flag.
Clear right.
But the rear end can't be so high. And the wing has to go way down low, way down low. Depending on the track, of course, depending on whatever grip you need for the turns. Especially on the liftoff, can be a compromise. What temperatures are we running? I completely forgot to check temperatures. 24. Okay. I'll need to check. Interesting to see that my right hand side here is. My right hand side is a bit overpressured. I need to adjust that. But I'll make a.
Fastest lap for Sun, 155.71.
I'll make some setup guides to get everyone started with the new 1.8 updates. And hopefully I'll have time to. Well, obviously I'm working a lot on the Honda setups now. But I'll try to do some more cars on most of the tracks.
It's just done at 158.36. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Okay. We seem maybe to have some air in front of us. We're not pushing.
Green flag sector.
We're not pushing too hard right now. We're just lapping to check our pressures, our temps, coming down a little bit on the front. So modulating the brake in the heavy braking zones is much more important now. Higher ABS, yes. ABS much more sensitive, much more realistic.
Watch the
So
track limits, please, Daniel.
if you're used to like me, if you're used to doing like me, stomping the pedals, you need to start thinking about maybe not doing that, and definitely start thinking about trying to adjust, needing a bit higher ABS, a bit higher TC. Starting to getting to know the cars again, I guess. So Nurburgring, in my experience, not a particularly
Yellow flag, sector
lucky
3.
track for the Honda. It's okay, I would say.
Green flag,
Definitely
sector
not
3.
OP by any means, the Honda in this track. But like always, you know, you guys know I'm not the best qualifier, but I have a decent race pace, feeling reasonably comfortable, reasonably confident also in the setup, in the track. So hopefully we can have some good racing.
Checker flag,
So-
27. Yellow flag, sector 1.
What I'm gonna do here, so we made it around 4
Take
laps.
that to Forest. Snapped it in.
So we made around 4
Yellow
laps,
flag.
okay. So right front, we'll want to turn that down by a click. So we'll turn this down by a click, and we'll just save this as a race setup, I guess. So call this race 24. Nope. Nope. I haven't tried those setups. Those setups are untested. So we'll just call this race setup. And yeah. Oh, Humor is having 19 frames per second. That's a little too low, I think. It's a bit too low. If it had 40, that would be raceable, I think. But 19, that's a little bit too low. So currently I'm sitting at 55, 60, something like that in the pits. Have reasonably good performance over the FPR and such. So, how many cars are on the grid? We have 41 cars on the grid. Yeah, still fine. 40 cars. Yeah, 41 cars. Nice. So we're just waiting for the session to end. Oh, look at this. Oh, you can't see it. Let me see. Can I do this? If I can I hit drive? Oh, I can't hit drive. Oh, there are 2 cars inside each other on the pit lane. So directly to the right of me, there's an I think it's a Lexus, and I don't see what other car. They're sitting inside each other. I really hope they don't share a pit box for the race. That would be terrible. So let's quickly check our fuel consumption. The red drivers are going to go first, so no big deal. We have an expected fuel consumption here of, what do we have in Nurburgring? I think I noted. So 315. 315, so this is going to be an hour-long race. Quickly put it in my trusty app here, or ACC Strategist app. They changed the GUI of the app. Not sure if I'm liking the new GUI. I'm a bit conservative, always like the keep the things that I know. So we are at Nurburgring. We are having a select time. We are having a select time. Having a 1-hour race. We have a mandatory pit stop by 1. Let me just double check that we are in the event configuration tabs here. It says pit stop count 1, yes. Mandatory tire change, yes. Well, so we have a mandatory tire change. So we are going to be aware of that. Oh, we do have 50 slots open, so 2 cars in 1 hour. Shit, man. Hey, Jill. testing out the we're in the Honda for Nerves tonight, so feeling relatively comfortable. So car, what's the fuel capacity in this track and this BOP? So this one 160. Not a big deal. GT3 we'll put a conservative 157. We'll put 3 per lap. So on the app's telling me that for my first stint I'm gonna need 51 liters, and for my second stint 51. So 51 plus 51, that's 102. We always like to go a little above, so we'll do what will do 108, something like that, 107 maybe. So we have the extra lap. So what I'll do is I'll just put 60 plus 47. You know what? I'll just put 60 plus 50. That's the easy number to remember. 60 plus 50. That's gonna be good. I don't mind finishing the race with a few liters over. It's cold as fuck in Norway today, guys. It's cold. Shit. Yeah, there's always gonna be some guys. There's always gonna be someone not being able to make the races. So. Do we want to follow someone? Let's follow some guys here on track. You're the fast guy. Over to you, Galvin, Nordemir, Caliber, Belg. Again. Let's follow one of the new. Let's follow one of the new beamers around. So yeah, that's right. SGP limits is 50 per entries. So and like I said, there's always going to be somebody not being able to race, but numbers throughout the season have been fairly good actually, so obviously now they're dropping off a little bit this late in the season, but we have had people coming in, doing well, so it's been good. The new Beamer is, I've tried it for a little bit, not terribly a lot, but it feels good around track. It's fairly safe. I feel I can be competitive in it, but I don't think I'm going to take a front engine car for a while. I want to focus on mid engine cars for the time being. So we'll see for next season starting soon. This Sunday we'll have our final round at Kyalami night race with ASR. Season finale, and we'll see. Oh, Ferrari there going off track. We'll see there how we finish up in the final standings, and we'll. Well, we all know I'm not going back in the Bentley, so that's already a given. But you know, we'll sort out the final standings, and we'll get it ready for December 12th. We'll be doing an off-season endurance team event. 2 drivers, me and my boy Jill, will be in the Honda at Imola. 3-hour race, 45-minute stints, so that's going to be really interesting, really exciting. Looking forward to that. Not done many team events. I think we did one, Monza, 6 hours, something like that. I did terribly. Stu and Jason had to carry me through that one. So we'll be hoping for better luck on the next team event. 1 degree? Holy shit, we had minus 12 today. 1 degree? That's summertime. So, fairly muffled sound on the new Beamer. I'm not particularly a fan of it, but I prefer the old Beamer sound. The M6 sounds better to me, but you know, it is what it is.
156.50.
So BM currently P7 on the bronze split. Who else do we have? We have P1 Galvin. So Galvin doing 156.4. You know, I've done a 55 in the Honda earlier on practice. I'll be hoping to get into the 55s again, at least 56 for race pace, but maybe 55 for quality. I don't know. You guys, like I said, I'm not the best qualifier. That's why my boy Gilles gonna do qualifying in Imola, hoping to get us top half starting grid position. McLaren should be relatively strong in this track, so we'll see. Straight 6, yeah, it is, I know. So the M4 has a straight 6, the old M6 has a V8 engine, and obviously 2 more cylinders and a V engine will obviously sound quite different. Oh, did he lose some time there? Ah, he's still green in the Delta, so I think he was lucky there, the McLaren. That was a Ferrari spinning out ahead of him. And this is typical. I mean, look at the track map where everyone has gathered around and not leaving much space in between them. So there is plenty of space around track for 20 cars to go around in the split. So there's something to be aware of when you're running a split qualifying and a multi-split race, to give each other enough space in the qualifying session when your split is out, so that you can push as hard as you want without interfering with the driver ahead and the driver behind. Obviously it's not too easy to always time to perfection, but there was a bit too close for comfort right there. Oh, he's losing it on the exit a little bit. Now he still has a 10th, maybe 2. Didn't improve much there.
The leader's just done a 156.
He should have 2, 3, 4 tenths maybe in this lap. Don't know why he went in on the dirtier side there, but okay. Good braking. Nice turning. 10th just on that turn. Nice. We'll see. How far is P2 then? Let's see. Oh, P2 is just 15 thousandths behind him, so very close there. And the Mercedes looking good actually after the updates. The Mercedes looking very good, I feel like. So can we go in the Mercedes? Let's find the Mercedes if it's on track. Lexus also looking like a very strong car now after the 1.8 update. Lambo also. So where's the Mercedes? Did they pit? I want to go around and find the Mercedes on P2 here. See if we can have Morgan. Here is Morgan. Well, let's see if he can find, just as he has 25 hundredths in the Delta, so he should get pole position if he can hold it through the final chicane.
20 minutes.
Losing a little bit of time, having a good final corner here, should bank him the P1. Oh yeah, much better exit there, good. Yeah, this should be pole position right here. And it was. That was. So he's got pole by 2 tenths, almost 2 tenths. Oh, getting in the way of each other there, so yeah. So 156.2, damn. I'm hoping to be ahead of the AM. No, I'm not AM guys. Pro and AM. That's what we run in ASR, so that's why I said it. Hoping to be ahead of the bronze guys after my quali. I'm wearing a hoodie tonight because it's cold, like I said, and my hands are actually a bit cold, so I need to hopefully get them warmed up. That's why I had them like this. Warm them up before quali. So shit, I guess this is a good preparation then for next ASR season, because like I've said before, Teased it a little bit. Winter is coming to ASR Season 5. So get your hoodies ready. Get your heaters ready. Hey Cookman, that wind simulator, does it can it blow hot air as well as cold air? I could have used that now. Warmed up my hands here on the side of the rig here. So TC3 on the Mercedes. TC3 is fairly low, isn't it? I couldn't drive the Mercedes with TC2, TC3 before. Maybe that's changed now. I always had to use TC4, 5, 6 even. Obviously that's just me because I like to stomp on the throttle, but let's see Morgan, can he improve on his pull time? So on the straight he's pulling up a little bit of time. Should be a little bit faster for every lap he does. So he's got time to do maybe 2 more laps. No, I don't use gloves. I have gloves. I don't use gloves. That's not a bad idea actually. Maybe I'll use gloves for the qualists to see how they feel. I have gloves. I don't normally use them, but it's not being as cold as it is now, so that was a good tip. As you reminded me actually that I forgot my gloves. Yeah, rig something up there for winter, man. TC3 fine run Kalam at least did not drive in the tracks yet. Oh yeah. For the you mean for the Mercedes then, Michael? Yeah, you mean for the Mercedes TC3. Obviously, I'm also running TC3 on the Honda 3.4, TC2 at 4 and TC1 at 3. Feels good. So it doesn't look like Morgan's going to be able to improve on this lap. Let's find the McLaren on P2. See if we can find P2. Oh, there was P2. Oh, it's not McLaren, it's the Lexus. It's not going out again. So P3 then. Can we find P3 Galvin? P3 is also in the pits, not going out again. P4. We can maybe threaten pole position here. Kosic had a good race on Silverstone last in the Bentley. Playing around with the dash settings there. Oh, he did not brake. He forgot. Oh no, he made the picks there, okay. Kosic and maybe he's got some time. It wasn't 56.2 pole time, I think it was 56.2 was pole time, so he still has a green delta but needs to find more time. Oh, invalidated. And he's not coming back out. So let's go back to the garage and load up our quali setup. And let's get ready to go, I guess. So fresh tire set for quali, yes. Now we'll go out. Trying to find ourselves a nice spot on track. And do some laps. Whoa. What the actual fuck? What was that all about? My god. Jesus.
Your brakes are cold, take it easy.
Why did he brake right on the exit of the pit? Okay. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear.
So Rainer Schrull ahead of us. We had a good battle with him in Silverstone. Fortunately, we weren't able to overtake him, but let's see if we can be close again today, or if he pulls away. I don't know. So after the 1.8 update, the tires take a little bit longer to warm up. They should retain the heat a little better, dissipate also a little better. So tire management is going to be important. Now obviously I'm having my sim hub. I have my dashboard here next to me, so I can monitor my tire temperatures. Optimal range, I heard others say it on his stream, was between 75 and 100, 95, 100 or something like that. So we're trying to aim for a race temperature in 85, 90 degrees to not overheat them, to have them last an entire stint. So far it's been mid 80s, so once the tire's warm. Obviously you need to play around with the brake ducts now to a much bigger extent that you had before. So brake ducts are important. Yo RV, how you doing, mate? So yeah, a lot of the I kind of have to say, man, I like the 1.8 update. It's made setup much more interesting. It's made it a bigger variable than it was before, maybe like a bigger factor. And once you understand the settings, what they do, what effect they have, it's really interesting to see the different strategies, different possibilities you have. Oh, someone took away the 100 sign there, so we're gonna have to brake on the runoff marker on the asphalt. So yeah, and tires a little bit cold on the first hot lap, so a little bit slippery at the moment. Need them to get... Oh, didn't I adjust? No, I saved that as a new setup, damn it. My right front tire too overpressured. Okay, let's do a couple of hot laps here before we return to the pits and lower our pressures for the right front.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Four, five, six. 556 is not too bad.
Sector 3 time's okay.
Let's do one more lap and then return to pits for adjusting our pressures. Oh. Missed the braking point there. Got a better exit though. We invalidated. No. Okay, we'll return to pits. We'll adjust our pressures a little bit.
Blue flag, yellow flag, stay sharp.
We'll adjust our pressures a little bit, not too much. So we'll go down 1-2 clicks here. We're going down one here. We'll actually put back a little bit of rear camber. I didn't like the rear end stepping out there. And save this, and we'll go back out, I think. I want a little bit of rear wing back. So rest is good, fresh tire set, good. So we're currently P12. Oh, we have quite a lot of brown skies ahead of us, so...
There's a car behind, take care, rejoin him. Incident clear, green flag, blue flag.
Porsche taking a real wide line there. I'll try to warm up the tires better, but we still have 3 or 4 laps. It's possible to do 3 more hot laps, so I'm not too worried about that. I've watched a little more than half of our second stream. He said some interesting things on that too, mainly about more about the camber settings and the ABS and the brake modulation. But I'm missing. I haven't had time to watch this final hour. It was a 3-hour long stream, so you gotta take it a little bit slow by slow, you know. And it's Saturday, so typical family Saturday for me, so I haven't really had much time to sit down and watch this stream in full detail yet. But I've gotten over halfway. Alright, let's hunker down, concentrate, and do hopefully a better lap.
Place. Yellow flag. New fastest lap for Sun 155.33. Green flag, all clear.
So good delta now. Let's keep it. I accelerated a bit too soon there. Just was too eager to get going. Could have waited just a tiny bit later.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
It's sluggish there. We have time to gain there, instead we lost it. We're losing time in the delta, god damn it. We have at least 3, 4, 5 tenths, maybe more in it.
Sector 2 is 0.44 off the pace. Your tyre temps are all good.
We didn't improve at all. God damn it. Try again.
18th. To go, 5 minutes left. Just done a 156.92.
Better exit there. Little bit better exit. So this is where we fucked up last time. Let's do better now.
You're looking your right front going into turn 7.
Oh, we slided instead. Alright, nice. Vin Diesel there taking the S. Well, those are the 3 tenths that we lost lap before. So We'll see if we can't improve. Oh my god. We just threw it in there. Well, we gained time, but invalid. Alright. Shit lap. 2 more laps to try.
E20.
Let's hunker down.
Sector 3 is 0.26 off the pace. Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag, Sector 2. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green flag. To go, 2 minutes. Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag, you're clear. Sector 2 is 0.49 off the pace.
Okay.
Sector 2 is clear.
Or more fuel enough for 1 more lap.
Sector 3 is 0.26 off the pace.
No. No, invalid. Okay. Where are we? P19? Okay. I don't like the feel of the gloves. I did help me warm up my fingers though, so... But I don't like the feel of the gloves.
Fastest lap for Sun 155.13.
Don't say it, guys. Don't say it, okay? I know, I heard myself. I heard what I said. I'll go back to pits. So P19, oh, we're well off. We're well off pace. So second and a half, 3 AM guys, again, 3 bronze guys ahead. They did really well. So I'm 3, 4, 5, 4/10 off the pole position for AM. But yeah, we're not bottom split though, but still we are a little bit off pace. But what time did we actually do? 56.7. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure that I can do 55, but it is what it is. Like we said, we're not the best qualifier, but we'll be back for the race. All right, quick bathroom break, as always. All right, we're back. What will we do? We'll do what we said we were going to do. We are going to load up our race setup. We are going to check for our strategy. So we want a fresh tire set. That's first and foremost. So 1 to 3 are used. So we'll do tire set 4. And new with the new version here is the tire sets here. You no longer select the number of the tire set, so they just select the next fresh tire set for you. So that's nice. So we are going to go up a little bit on rear camber 3.3. Going to go. We're just going to leave the rest here, and we are going to. Our pitch strategy is fine, our electronics is fine. This we can adjust on the fly, so not too terribly worried about that. We are going to add a little bit of rear wing. Felt the car was sliding around there, even though I had we just need a little bit more rear wing, just a little bit more stability. You don't want it sliding around the rear end all over the place. So I'm happy with this. So far so good. Yeah, let's go do some damage, I guess. We're so far down that we're not even on the first page here. So P20. We are can we P15 get in the points? P10 even better. We'll see. You know, we'll see. The NSX feels, yo man, pie man. God damn, we have the whole ASR feels beautiful. Everybody's rooting for me, I hope. Honda feeling good on 1.8, man. It feels good. Obviously, there is work to be done on the setups. But it feels good. I've had to map 4. I'll tell you a little bit about that later. We are. Prior 1.7, the Honda would run. Yeah, I know on the Ferrari that is. Don't worry about that. The maps are different for all of the cars. Each car has its own set. So 1.7, the Honda, to make it turn in with not too much of a sluggish movement, we had to run quite high rake on the car. So high rear. And to compensate for the oversteer, we needed to also do high wing. So I found with the 1.8 update that it's it stabilizes the car more and less prone to understeer if you actually lower the rear a little bit. But you also have to lower the rear wing a lot. That's what I found, at least. So I've done a couple setups on a couple of laps here in Nurburgring, also Kailami. With this new, I guess not mentality, but with this new physics model, and so far it's been good. You know, it's been said that communicated that everyone's supposedly has gotten slower. My lap times have also gotten slower, but not by that much. I mean. In Kailami we had really good race pace, so we had 42's race pace, so that's pretty much what they were before. Here we'll see. This is the first race I've done since 1.8 in Nurburgring. So the only race we did yesterday's race in Kailami. That was the first I've done after 1.8, and this will be the second race I've done after 1.8. So we'll see. We'll see. So thanks guys. So why map 4? Because on the Honda, map 1 is a progressive engine map. Now what that means is a progressive engine map, that the curve of the acceleration is progressive. So it means that the more the throttle gets, the higher the RPM range gets, the more aggressive output you are going to have. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I feel that that makes the car a little bit unstable, especially once you power on after the mid-speed corners. So I found a lot of times when I powered on the Honda using map 1 that the car is unstabilized. So for that reason I did a little bit of research into the engine maps, seeing what we could do, and then I found that map 2 on the Honda is a linear map.
60 minutes.
So
Okay, Daniel, you
of
ready?
course
Watch for the
linear
lights.
means straight line, so obviously the throttle output, the power output of the throttle, that would depend on how far the travel of the pedal is. So 50% would mean 50%, right? 50% step down is 50% power. So quite easy to follow the logic there. I'm way off my place because the car actually shut itself down. I'm not even in my box. Okay, so I'm back in my box. So map 3 is an aggressive power map, and map 4 is very aggressive power map. So that's the reason why I've used map 4 on the Honda.
Go.
Right side. Still there.
Oh, the
Clear
screamer
right.
ahead of me,
Car right. Still there.
Nah, I don't know what happened there.
Hold your line.
No big deal.
Still there. Hold your line.
Nurburgring, turn 1.
Still there. Clear right. Car right.
Don't turn into me.
Hold
Please
your
turn
line.
into me.
Clear right.
Excellent.
On your right.
Bentley.
Clear right.
Leave the space.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left. On your left. Clear left. Car left. Hold your line.
So we should have the inside line here.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
We made it. Good. I think we just got back whatever position we started, didn't we? So there were some door bang there, but we're safely through. So far so good. Oh, Gaston covering up there.
Car left.
No, I'm not going to do this.
Clear left.
Somebody on the pit entry there. That's a shame. Was somebody in the pits already? Okay. Well, there were people with drive-thrus. Oh, too bad. Too bad. Okay, so lap 1 we survived. Let's settle into some sort of race pace here.
Left side. Clear left.
Or maybe we can get some positions.
Well done, Daniel. Good pass. Nice front.
And we do not want to get any track warnings at the first stint, first half of the race. We wanted to hopefully have those. Well, hopefully we don't want to get any track warnings, but if we do, we want them towards the end of the race. Do we dive? No, we don't dive. I'm gonna try to get that Bentley on the turn 1. See if we can get a better exit out of turn 1. There's really not much point fighting me here because difficult part of the track to overtake. So I think we've made up one spot, and there's a small train of cars here, so there's possibility to make up more, hopefully. So let's stay with the pack here ahead. Shit, we're gonna lose our position here. We've got a very bad exit.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Did we touch? I hope we didn't touch. The game is not giving me a warning that we touched, so... It's difficult to maintain your line once you try to negotiate both the traffic ahead of you and the guys behind attacking, so you gotta have your eyes on your neck sometimes. Try to use the mirrors as active as you can. I'm pretty confident we are matching race pace from the guys ahead, but the guys behind, they will dive. They will dive, so... Yeah, but they're only faster than us through there because of the traffic. So yeah, what I was saying about engine map. So engine map 4 on the Honda means very aggressive throttle. So not progressive. I don't like the progressiveness, but an aggressive throttle map I can work with. Pressure's looking spot on, so hopefully they can stay that way for the whole stint. Oh,
Right side. Clear right.
we were lucky there. We were lucky there. Not gonna lie. We have 2/10 of damage, so that's nothing. That's excellent. I was fearing we had several seconds, but
Yellow flag.
yeah, we're definitely gonna repair that.
Green flag.
Gotta make sure that our beautiful paint job stays intact till the end of the race.
Alright, Daniel. The pit window is now open. I think our refueling window will open after 30 minutes. Closes after
Oh, another car around there.
minutes. Yellow flag.
Oh, what's happening here? Guys, not leaving the space, and we lost one position because we actually had to brake.
Green flag, you're clear.
Car right.
Oh, we're in the dirty
Clear
side,
right.
not good. So a lot of fighting going on ahead here. Can we get lucky with the lines we choose and hopefully get through? This is a risk. This is a risk.
The car in front of us is now Meadows.
I don't like losing positions because I had to get away from the events ahead, so that's annoying. I mean, it's part of racing, but it's annoying. I feel just like I get penalized for trying to stay as safe as possible.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Like this Ferrari behind me, diving on the outside, trying to make a position, but we defended well. Oh, Porsche going wide. I gotta try to make some moves to get past these guys. We are losing some time here, but there are positions to be made, so it's kind of like a double-edged sword here right now. What are you going to cover? You're going to cover the inside, or are you going to cover the outside? Porsche lost it. We don't want to climb on that inside curve there too much on this. Can destabilize the front end of the car and will mess up your exit. So cars ahead are gaining quite a lot, 4 or 5 positions further ahead here. That's because they were clear of the events and the fighting behind. But we can see on the Delta that we have some time to gain. A little bit unstable there on the rear end on the corner exit.
P16.
There is a lot of traffic. Yeah, yeah, it was close. We got it though. Just gonna stress out the blue Aston ahead of me here. Just far off the apex there. See if we can push a little bit of pressure on him. I really want to get the Bentley ahead of him though. I feel like it was way too aggressive on the defense earlier. I will say this for the Aston though, it's so stable over the curves that it's incredible. The Honda is not even close. So on the Honda you have to negotiate the line a little bit differently. You can kiss the curbs on the Honda, don't get me wrong, you can kiss the curbs, but do not attempt to climb them or bypass them in any mean, you will die. The car will kill you. The car will just say, we were not designed for that, and just, we are not a rally car, the Honda will say. Out of any other warnings, guys, does any warning did anyone come to car 31? I don't think so. I'm not too good at watching the race warnings, I gotta admit.
That's your quickest today.
So 258. Oh.
Car right. Clear right.
Car 31. 5-second penalty? What? Did I cause a collision? Seriously? Wow. I caused a collision? When? When did I cause a collision? Ah, man. Live stewardings, man.
Gap 2.
Live stewards.
In front is now
Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna say... I disagree. Obviously, we're just gonna have to take that penalty, but... Okay, fuel-wise, we're good. Tires, feeling fairly okay. Not overheating. Mid-80s, 86, 87 on the rears. 86 on the fronts. And I just did what I said I wanted to avoid. Hitting the inside curve there. Okay, so we have some space behind us. Let's see if we can push ahead a little bit. I did not feel that I caused a collision at all, but okay, fine. If they said I did, then we'll just have to trust them. Some people getting 10 seconds penalties. We'll protest that decision after the race. No big deal.
Lap time was 1:58.37.
But if anything, guys were plowing to me, not the other way around. We'll have a look-see. Take a look at the replay. If you guys can make a note of which lap I was supposed to have caused the incident, probably lap 1 or 2 or something, then we can watch the replay after the race. So we want to put the Aston here under a little bit of pressure. He's going wide there. Hopefully you got a warning. So if the guys ahead gets warnings, they have to be more careful not to get a drive-through. So currently P16. I really want to get caught up and really hopefully passing the bronze guys ahead. I got on the sand there.
P16.
He went wide there again, all 4 tires. That has to be a warning. Porsche behind me looking very hungry, so somebody on the sand there. Yeah, Porsche behind actually being very dangerous. Penalties getting handed out left and right here. What the hell's going on? I love it though, don't get me wrong. But there's something about not being able to getting an explanation or anything till after the race. Makes it exciting though, kind of really dynamic.
Okay, Daniel, there's a car exit in the pit. Heads up.
It's a fire stewards. God damn.
15th place.
Porsche following my land there, luckily.
You've used half your fuel.
So fuel-wise, we are exactly where we plan to be.
It's all over you.
Car left.
Look at the Porsche, man.
Clear left.
Look at the Porsche. That's second time.
And you in 2, turn 3.
I hope he smashed it into the wall, man. You can't be braking like that. That's irresponsible. I'm just glad he didn't hit me. Oh, we're losing the rear end a little bit. Just a little peek on the inside there.
Sun is now leading.
Oh, the ice is all over the place. We'll up the TC2 a little bit to get a little bit more grip on the exits. The Lambo getting on the inside there.
Feet 14.
Hopefully he lifts before the corner. He
Right
did.
side. Clear right.
Oh. No time gained. Yay. Come on, game. Give him a penalty. Come on.
The gap to Meadows ahead is now 0.47.
Yeah, I know, and we're losing a lot of time behind him. Should we pit a little bit earlier, maybe? Oh, and the Porsche's back. God damn it. He's quick though. He manages to catch up, but then it is a bit difficult to overtake here, so... I feel I am better on the brakes though. Tire pressure's good. Tire pressures are very good actually. So
Okay, Daniel, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
why are other cars getting warnings and we're getting penalties? That's what I want to know. Maybe because they're bronze split and we're gold? I don't know. Stewards are gonna turn on my stream and they're gonna give me an extra 5 seconds per big mouth. I would. Locking up there. Turn up the ABS a little bit. We're losing so much time behind this Aston here. I think I'll go pit, guys. Try it for a long undercut.
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
We'll take the penalty, we'll take repairs, roll the dice, hope... Yeah, well... I'm trying to see the track map, trying to estimate some sort of line where I'm coming out. But honestly, we're taking a chance here. We're taking a chance. We'll do
On your
this.
left. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
All
Okay,
right,
Daniel.
all right, all
Expect
right, all
traffic
right.
when you come out.
Let's
We
do
expect
this.
to exit the pits in position 31, immediately behind Sun.
Immediately behind Sun, so that means he's going to lap us, so we'll be able to follow race leader then, maybe. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Yes, straight up at least. Turn ignition back on. And we want to see where we come out here. So we pitted a little bit earlier than we thought we were going to, but no big deal. Still behind Blue Amp. We'll try to get him. We'll try the undercut. We'll try to put in some quick laps, then maybe we can get past him, hopefully. Let's go. Let's go. We got clean air behind us. Nice. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes.
Pit exit's clear.
So race leader coming up behind us. We are maybe gonna get a blue flag. Now it's time to hunker down and get the quali laps in. So we are a little bit heavier on the fuel load than when we started. We are about 8 liters heavier, or 10 liters heavier, something like that. We pitted a little bit earlier than we thought, but it's all for the greater good, I guess. I'm hoping that the clean air ahead is going to play to my advantage if I can not fuck up the laps. But now's the time for quali pace. Come on, let's do this. Let's go. That was a fairly good outlap. Reasonably good.
P32.
Fuel consumption is trying to creep a little bit lower. That's okay. Understeered. Well, I think maybe we would have braked a little later. Come on, hunker down. So once the people started getting done with their pits, we'll probably end up in some traffic again. We have to be top 15 to make it into the points on the split. Currently we are very far off. But let's keep our head down. And see what sort of lap times we can do. So 57.7, good. Let's build on that.
Sun is leading the race.
Ah, too wide. Nurburgring going off there. Gain 3, 4, 5 seconds on him. And we are fighting for position.
Okay, Daniel, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine.
Can we creep the lap times towards 56, I wonder? We'll see. Well, not with chicanes like that, I'll tell you.
There's a car leaving the pit lane. V30, the leader, Sun, is pitting.
Oh, someone got to stop and go for speeding. So all of the guys ahead of us are pitted. That's a shame. We're not going to make up 20 seconds to P21 there. So we're going to fight with P22 here. So we are touching 56 in the Delta. That's good. See if we can stay consistent. It's the most important thing right now.
V23. The leader is pitting now.
Oh, warning, warning. Oh, no tracking, no time. Good. I read or saw somewhere that the track limits on the wet were getting pretty strict. Maybe that's gotten fixed on the latest patches, hot fixes.
Right is now in the lead.
5 minutes left. We lost a lot of time behind traffic on the first stint. So I'm curious to see if we're anywhere close to those guys once they leave the pits.
V21.
P19 actually. Can we get the car in position to make a move? If we get a good chicane, a good exit there, maybe we can do something on the start-finish line. Start-finish straight. Let's see. Ah, we got rear tires on the curb. Oh. I'm gonna put up a MP3 file, you know, the ludicrous song. You know which one I mean? Move, get out the way, get out the way, get out the way. That was the PG-13 version. You guys all know the adult version.
The gap in front has increased to 1.0.
I still can't believe we got a penalty, guys. 5 seconds. For what? For what? Would it be unsportsmanlike to hope that these guys take each other out? Would that be... was I not supposed to say that? He's planting it in the apex, and I mean it's a good defending, but I got to brake super early here. No, they do not. We are fighting for track position, so obviously our league scoring is the same as our league, so 2 different leagues. But it is what it is. We are in the position we are because of our own silly, stupid qualifying, so... And to be fair, we would have been behind him even once we got out of the pits, because he was further ahead than 5 seconds. I think it was 6.5 seconds when I came out. So it's not like we were going to be ahead of him. So, oh,
On your right.
thank you.
Clear right.
So Galvin and Vargas. Vargas is pretty quick. I fought with him a couple of seasons back. Let's try to get the McLaren first then. If we keep the tires on the asphalt there for the exit and not get on the curbs, I feel like maybe we can
30.
get a higher speed towards the end. Oh, a little bit wide there. Oh, was it Ludicrous? Oh, was it Exhibit? Can't remember. One of them rappers had a hit that was called Move, Get Out the Way.
The gap behind is now 1.5 seconds.
So we haven't particularly caught up to the McLaren. Let's hunker down and
The gap in front
maybe
is
get
now
some better exits.
1.
And Vargas ahead, getting a second off me, so I'm not sure we're going to catch up to him. There's only 17 minutes left, so... Pressure's a bit high on the fronts, a bit low on the left, no, right rear, sorry. Probably hit it 1 or 2 curbs too hard. Oh, that's a warning. That's gotta be a warning. Come on, man. Drive through. Come on. That's me. Oh, nice. I love it when my seat hasn't slotted firmly in, and then mid-race it just clicks behind me. So McLaren's strong here in this. It's getting a bit ahead of me. So let's pretend that I'm Pierre Gasly in the AlphaTauri Honda, and that the driver ahead of me, ignore that it's a McLaren, pretend that it's Sergio Perez in the Red Bull. You have my spot. Come here. We're not gonna get him with cornering like that though.
Yellow flag.
Ah, frustrating. 50 minutes left. Okay.
15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
Yeah, I just said that, crew chief.
Incident clear, green flag.
Oh, terrible corner. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Too unfocused. Second down on
The
Delta
gap in
already.
front is now 2.0.
I feel there are some things on the car I would like to change though, so let's check the tire wear after the race, both for the first tire set and the second tire set. This is with drive 4. What did it put on drive 4? Wasn't that a consumed tires? It should have put on fresh tires. I really hope it didn't put on used tires. Especially once you're in the pit strategy, you can't really choose your tire set. Drive 4 does not sound right to me though. I just noticed that actually. Well, at least we made up a lot of spots. We were, what, P20, P21, something like that? So we made up nine spots. Not too bad for an hour-long race. Could have always qualified better, of course, getting ourselves a better starting position, but we had some good fights, especially in the first stint. Got a 5-second penalty of unknown reasons. We'll try to see what happened. Still 12 minutes left though.
The gap ahead is now 2.2.
tire first 4? Okay.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Would I select that for the race start, or because if I select that for the race start and it says drive 4, then in theory that's the same tire set. So, and I had changed tires clicked. I don't know. We'll check. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong or whatever. It's probably something I did wrong anyway, so. Oh, and the Porsche behind that lost it earlier is in the pits.
Alright Daniel, gaining on this car. The gap is 2.2 seconds. They're slower than us into turn 3.
So I'm guessing that this is going to be our finishing position. Just let's try to stay inside the track, not having any accidents happen. I took 3 SR. Okay, good. Good to have you guys to double check. Thank you then. Then I can't blame that for my abysmal driving. I always wanted to blame the tires, man. And you guys crushed my dreams. No, thanks guys. Then at least we're reassured that our pit strategy was sound and that we got our fresh tires, so that's fine. I'm wondering how the graphical interface for the team event is going to be around that. If it's exactly the same as single multiplayer, or when you're alone in the car. So we'll have to hop on the practice sessions that we're going to create and test it out, I think. Race start on 4. Oh, okay.
The gap in front is now 2.1 seconds.
And now things got interesting again because I'm sure that I checked new tires and my pit, well, I guess indicator or what you'll call it, it's showing green, and there was a mandatory tire change, so I have definitely changed tires, but I'm curious to see what tire set, if it's just a glitch in the UI or there's actually, it didn't change tires. Well, that would actually piss me off a little bit. Obviously, relatively speaking, if everyone has the same glitch, that's not a problem, but version 1.7 you can actually fully manually decide which tire set you wanted in the pits, and now they've taken that away. So if the pit stops are getting screwed by that, that's not good. But we'll just have to check after the race, return to garage and see our tire wear on the different tire sets. Yeah, keep them penalties coming for other cars, you know. I haven't touched anyone since my pit. So the higher ABS setting, definitely a thing. Also, higher TC, I think, is definitely a thing. Well, I don't think I know, so... Obviously, depends on the car, depends on the track, depends on the driver. But I can never remember having ABS5 on dry tracks in the Honda earlier. Then again, I've never been any good earlier, so there's that. You know. Well, all in all, we can't be too annoyed that we are P12. After all, we started P21, so that is quite a lot of positions gained. So even with the penalty, so can't be too hard on ourselves. Would have been nice to score a top 10 though, but. Maybe we should be top 10 in class, aren't we? Now there's only one bronze guy ahead of us, so that's P11. So we're actually P11 then. Ah, we want it to be P10, and even if I overtake him, it's not really going to matter on the points, but I'll still be P11 on my split. So just only 3 minutes left. We're not going to push it. We're not going to push too hard. P10 being 12 seconds ahead of us, so not much to be done there in 2 laps. At least we're in the points, you know? We're in the points, that's good. So first 15 spots getting points in this split. Nurburgring is not one of my strongest tracks, nor is it one of my favorite tracks, so all the points we can get on our worst tracks are bonus. So this season, this split is not Honda friendly. We started at Silverstone, and this is round 2, Nurburgring. So hopefully next track will be more Honda friendly. We'll see. Can't really remember what next track is. We'll have to double check. Oh, actually, I can't make round 3 in this league. Oh shit! It's going to be a wet Misano. Next round is going to be a wet Misano, and I'm gonna miss it. Oh, that's too bad.
Just 2 minutes left.
I want to verify if the Honda is still a beast in the wet as it was in 1.7. Oh, someone. Oh, but it's a blue driver. Okay. Terrible rejoin. Okay, that's a good example of. He rejoined in the middle of a freaking chicane. GG, man. Okay. In the middle of a chicane. That's nice. Not even parallel to the track. All right. Provided a little bit of entertainment though. Oh, going Vin Diesel. We're going Vin Diesel. Oh, just no grip left. Oh, I've killed the tires. Ah, tires are dead. They're dead. You dead? Sanka, you dead? Yeah, man. You want to be seen on stream? Nah, I don't think so.
You're clear. Incident clear. Sector 3 is clear.
We'll check the tire wear after the race. What's clear is that I've completely destroyed them, so it's going to be Well, obviously it depends on the track, but it's going to be tough to have a tire set hold for an hour-long stint. So final lap, Florian behind me. Oh, only 2.26 behind. It's been up a lot of time. Didn't even notice that he was creeping up from behind there. But I lost a lot of time on that chicane though, so... So yeah, that's going to be one more lap.
One more lap to go.
Yes, one more lap. Fuel-wise, we're good. We're overfueled. We knew this. It's not a big deal. Let's just make sure that we have a comfortable interval, comfortable 2-3 seconds behind me so that we're not caught up on the final lap. We should be safe. Not paid any attention to the relative really. But I'm pretty sure there was a bronze driver behind me for quite some time. Peter finished the race, so we are a good half a lap behind. Does that say 11? Am I practically P10? Did someone lose it ahead? Someone must have had a problem ahead. If that's the case, we're P10. Damn, that's 11 places made up. Nice. If that's the truth, if the relative standings are correct, then we are actually P10 in class. And I said at the start of this race, could we make P15, get into the points, and now we're P10. That's not too bad actually. That's not too bad. Not my favorite track. Not a good track for the Honda. But we got P10. P10 in class. Yeah, we did. P10 in class. And Son completely destroying the field. Look at that. 29 seconds before P2. GG, man.
Right side.
Then 6 seconds, then between P3 and P4 it was only 8 tenths, and then half a second then to P5. So, you know, without our penalty, we may have been maybe ahead of the bronze guy, a little bit closer to Hirschi, P8. Obviously with better qualifying and a little bit more luck, a little bit maybe more aggressive on the first stint, we could have made a couple of positions, but I'm happy. We started P21. Now we're P10. That's not too bad. That's good. So let's check that everyone's finished, and then we'll return back to the garage. And once we do, everyone seems to have gotten around. We'll save the replay right there. And let's scroll up here, seeing whatever held the lap we got 5 seconds for what? Like I said, for what? For what? Car 31 lap 3 costing calculation. Ah, we're gonna lap 3. I'm gonna go ahead. So they say lap 3 costing collision. Let's have a look. We are currently in lap 3. What collision did I cause? Nothing here. We lost so much time behind that Bentley and behind this group, so... Okay, there was a green Ferrari behind us. Was it that? Oh, a green Aston. Okay, let's see from his point of view. What collision did we cause here? No contact here. No contact here. What the hell was that? So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Ah, shit, that's gonna be... this is gonna get protested. Oh, definitely. I can't accept that. So, okay. We are well in the braking zone. Let's rewind this. Some live stewarding here for you guys. We are... where are we? So, this is not a good camera position. Should have gotten to the rear. Ah, shit. Get out of the race server. Load up the replay. Oh, this pissed me off. This 5 seconds were bullshit. Come on. Let me have a look-see here. Play this shit. Lap 3 again. Now I'm fired up. God damn it. I'm ready to fight. Fight for my right. Okay, let's see this again, okay? Oh, we were Vin Dieseling it there. Oh, nice. Okay, so we got a very bad exit out of this corner. Held our line. Held the outside line here. Coming in here. We'll playback speed. Change the camera also. Come back behind me here. So, okay, let's pause it right there. Let's go F7. So the braking zone for this corner... Is this where we made contact? Okay, so the braking zone for this corner is, let's say it's the curb. That the curb's not really the braking zone because it's a little bit before the curb, but let's say it's a curb. All right. So let's check then. So the inside line, we are side by side. We are side by side. I have the inside line. I'm turning my car in for the corner. Let's go behind me, see here where my car is actually pointing. I would say that, yeah, I could have touched the, I could have had the apex a little bit, but that's not by much. Come on, man. That's, yeah, I'm gonna protest that shit. That's not, you can't give me a 5-second penalty for that. The corner's mine. The inside line is mine. Well, this is the braking zone. I have... Our cars are practically aligned, side by side. I'm going in. Yeah, I missed the apex a little bit. This is true. But he's turning in. He has... yeah, no, that... I can't... Did we even... Okay. Where's the actual contact here then? That's netcode. Where's the actual contact? I did not get a contact warning on my HUD. Where's the actual contact? Okay, I'm assuming that this is the contact they mean. We'll watch the rest of the lap unless I missed anything. But if that was the incident where I supposedly had got the 5-second penalty, that's a big freaking protest. Sorry, man. I had the outside, there was no contact, there was netcode. I was well ahead, well inside the braking zone. I had 3/4 of my car ahead of his. No, not ahead, but alongside him. So I'll just finish watching the lap to make sure that there wasn't any other contact in this race. But that come on, man, that's not a 5-second penalty. Really? What the hell, man? Oh, that's gonna get protested. Definitely gonna get protested. Let's just watch the rest of the lap to make sure that there wasn't another incident that I may have that was the cause of the penalty. But nah, man, I didn't get it. I didn't. My game didn't even register that as a contact. And as you just saw on the replay, there was no contact. At best, there was netcode. but I was inside line with... You mentioned it on stream. That's why I didn't get any message. Yeah, I'll just send them a timed link to my stream and they'll be able to review for themselves. So this is the whole of lap 3, so no contact, no contact, no contact. We'll watch it from the point of view of the car behind. So, okay, I shut the door on him there. Definitely shut the door on him in there. No questions asked. And then I got a shitty exit here, leaving a lot of rubber from the rear tires. And then I'm taking the outside line, leaving lots of space, and then I get in braking zone, I'm ahead. No contact. I mean, you can see the game on his car looks like contact, but that's netcode, man. That is pure classic, wonderful iRacing netcode. I'm guessing the ACC also has it now. But I'm sorry, man. That's I did not get any message on my in-game HUD. We saw the replay. There was several centimeters in between our cars, and if he got a contact, that's purely netcode. And either way, my car was well ahead, deep inside the braking zone. Once we were entering the braking zone, my car was well ahead of his car, so he did not have any right to the inside line there, and he had plenty of space on the outside. So that's just tough cookies, man. I'm sorry, but that's that was not your corner. That was not your apex, man. So watch it again. Go out free cam here. Free cam this shit. Actually, let's rewind it a little bit more. We want to see the braking zone where it starts. So I would say over this corner, the braking zone starts at the start of this curb. Half my car is alongside his, so the inside line is definitely mine at this point. Now we're inside the brake. We see that both our brake lights are on. My front axle is middle of this car, is well ahead of his rear axle. So sorry, mate, the inside line's mine, and I'm hugging the curb as much as I can. Yes, I do miss a little bit, but look at this. There's no contact here. This is the closest we get. There is no contact there, man. There's no contact there. Bye, Gilles. I ended up P10 in class, didn't I? Yeah, P10 in class. So, yeah, we're happy with that. We are happy with that. Thank you for watching, guys. And what day is it tomorrow? Tomorrow is Sunday. We'll be back tomorrow night with season finale. Season 4 finale, round 10. Kalami will be in the Bentley for the last time. I cannot express how happy I am about that fact. We'll try to have a good race, try to stay away from the fast guys tomorrow, and yeah, on Monday we'll be back for Suzuka with PLR, and Tuesday we'll do multi-class with SRXP on Donington, and yeah, we'll see what the next week brings. So hopefully some good racing. On Monday or during next week, we'll be setting up some practice servers for our upcoming 3-hour mini endurance on Imola on the 12th of December. So stay tuned for that one. Sign up, register your teams, and we'll see you on track. So thanks, guys. We'll talk tomorrow, and thanks for watching. Have a good one.
Clear.